Hello, everyone. We started the live in Instagram and in YouTube. Hello, everyone. We start. So today I want to speak about the emotional intelligence. What is it? How it's used, and mm,
Helps.
helps for us, for our mind, for our connection. So my name is Oksana and Rebecca Mamron. Rebecca, my Jewish name. And I'm psychologist, I'm astrologist, I'm yoga teacher, I'm Kabbalist, I'm sportsman. So I have many was it
Roles.
roles
Yeah.
roles in this life. I'm life coach, and most important, I think I'm who can share with you what can help to you. Okay, I'm also facilitator of access bars. This is my sister. It's Daria Paul.
Yeah. My name is Daria or Dasha. I prefer Dasha for Americans because it's just easier to pronounce. But yeah, I don't have that much roles as Oksana has. Anyway, I've been through a lot. I have a very interesting story also. And I just um started reading the book that Oksana told me to probably 2 years ago. And I was just resisting and refusing to believe in stuff because I'm a skeptic. I think I am a very logic person, like love to self-analyze and analyze stuff too. So I mostly need facts, not just advices. So yeah.
What I want to speak today about emotional intelligence. So on my session with clients, to my friends, I always say it's like English lesson also for me. I also told them that you guys have to read the book about emotional intelligence. Uh, in that time, we have a lot of books about emotional
Intelligence.
intelligence. So, but I have read two of them. It was like 6 years ago when I started to change my life, my lifestyle, um, my addictions. So I was a really addictive person with alcohol, with drugs, with other things too. And um, I met with my teacher of astrology first time, and she told me about she read my birth chart, and she said that I have to read about emotional intelligence because I was so crazy. I was screaming all the time. I was nervous all the time. I can like uh, close the door with a so noisy, and I can like not talking with the people, with my family or anyone. Really screaming with them all the time. And yeah, and she say that I have to read this book. I say, oh my gosh, I never read. I cannot read because after one page I start to sleep. It's like it's so boring for me. It's so hard. It's not easy. But I had I had read the first my book, Emotional Intelligent. in Russian language, Adele Lin, like this in Russian, this in English, it's different, like
Cover.
different cover, yeah. And I was read 1 year, around 1.5 year this book. And when I read, like I start to practice immediately what I read. And it was so interesting because it was so powerful and was so как это
Influenced on you, love? Повлиял?
no, it's I was so stubborn because like I don't believe first I really didn't believe in any words what I read. And first what я заметила?
I noticed.
I noticed that like after half of year and half this book, I start to see I start to see my emotional, all my emotional. Before it was like automatic reaction, automatic, like I see the trigger, I didn't know what is trigger is it, but with this book I start to understand what is the trigger, how I react on this trigger, what is it my reaction, because before it was like just automatically, nobody told me about this. I never read about anything about my feelings, about чувство, it's also feelings.
Yeah, feelings, emotions.
Feelings and feelings, feeling inside and emotional outside. And I start to see, yeah, and in that moment, I already practice yoga and breath working and meditate, and this all together like comes in my life, came in my life, and I start to change and understand more. Yeah.
Mhm.
And and after all, when I became
Mhm.
when I became psychologist, first, not first, okay, some of my recommend to my clients and to my new friends, guys, read the emotional intelligent. It's first. Second, you have to learn how to breathe. And everybody, what are you talking about? I know how I need to breathe. What do you think? I don't know how I need to breathe. I breathing all the day, like all the night, 24 hours. Of course, your body take the oxygen and take off. Where did it take off?
CO2.
This one.
Carboxygen, yeah.
Yeah, of course, your body do it because your body wants to live. Yeah, your body don't want to die. But how you to do this? If you see, if you focusing on your breath will be like through the mouth. If you so усталый,
Tired.
so tired or so powerful, not through the nose, through the mouth. Thank you. And also, when you take something heavy, if you take something heavy from the floor, you think you breathe and your breathe don't stop. No. If you check, you like pause your breath, like and then do like this, did like this. It means your body in some situation, don't like all stop to breathe or start to breathe like
Heavily.
heavily and like nervously, nervously. Um, and when I say you have to learn how need to breathe, like breathe work,
Breathing practices.
breathing practices, you guys have to understand that your body can learn how to breathe if you coming in a stressful situation. Because when you come in stressful situation or something like a new situation, if you know how need to breathe, your brain will be work different. So because past my life was so fun and so addicted, my sometimes my brain doesn't work good and my sentences, it's example, I cannot say explain in English, of course, and sometimes in Russian I cannot explain like all this book to new person or to new clients, how it works emotional intelligent. And I always say you have to learn how you have to learn how need to breathe.
Yeah.
You have to learn about breathe practice, and you have to learn about emotional intelligence. I know one book, it can help you. That's it. This all what I can to tell everyone. But if I see that everyone, someone say, I know how to breathe, I don't have time for a book, or I don't like the read the book. I see that people like know already because not ready, and it's okay. But when people ready, 2 years after, they start to read and start to do practice of breath work. They start to understand something. And example, Daria, yesterday started, have start, have start to read the emotional intelligence book, and it's like приятный шок.
Just a pleasant surprise.
It surprised me, her reaction, and because I want to share this online translation and explain this everything, because I want to like fix this reaction of new people who start to learn about this from yourself, and to understand why I talking all the time about breathe working, about emotional intelligence.
I think it's just like very different from the other books because, first of all, because of the explanation. Like I said, I'm very like self-analyzing person, and I I don't think I'm smart, but I'm not dumb either. So what I'm gonna say is I read a lot of different books and different articles, and I was following a lot of like psychologists and all the people and stuff. But all I need isn't just an explanation and just to see the connection in between two things. If, for example, she just told me, read the book. Like, I've read a lot of books. What a book BS. I don't want to read the book. Like I have something to do beside that. Or she'll tell me, you need to learn how to breathe. Of course, like I know how to breathe. And we all saw all those coaches and yoga trainers, like, you just need to calm down. You just need to breathe slower. You just need to learn how to breathe through your nose and breathe out through your mouth and blah, blah, blah. And all I've heard about this is just like another coaching stuff, which is not working on me because I'm a logic person. I need to see the connection. So what I've seen in the book, at least in the first chapter, not chapter, the first part of it, it's like 6 chapters, I think, is the connection in between some different brain systems that we have. So basically, example is, yeah, we all know how to breathe because it's just like the automatic thing in our brain. We do not regulate our breathing. Um, it's just done by our body because we need to live. Without breathing, it's impossible. But the connection in between the right type of breathing and the emotional stage is just the hooks. If I am reacting on some situation always the same, it's not because I'm a bad person, I'm a dumb person, or whatever. It's because of the limbic system, which is in the like core of our brain, in the center, is reacting like that to survive. So it's just a survival stuff. And then your core stuff, which more logical and everything, which helps us to understand things, to analyze things, and survival mode is not correlated to the explanations and stuff. And when we're breathing, we're not analyzing it. So basically, it's just natural. Is the same for the reactions. Like I'm mad at my kid going close to the road because I'm scared and it's a survival thing. And what am I doing is yelling, and I cannot control that sometimes because it's just like a natural reaction to save my kid, to survive and everything. But the connection in between breathing and all this stuff, if you will breathe, you will change your pose, you will change your body set, and you can control the reaction on that emotion. I hope I explained it right. But next time you will yell, you will not yell, you stupid, come here. You will yell, come here, and you will hug instead of just like shake your kid, like stop doing stuff. So it's the same answer in your brain, but just a little bit different reaction. You still can yell, but different stuff, for example. So what I'm gonna say is if if you if you know that this example, that the breathing, if you know how it's going to help, for me, I will do that. If she will just tell me, oh, you just need to learn how to breathe, I will say, okay, and probably will never do that. But these reactions can be trained only by practicing with like body practices, breathing practices, and everything, journaling, whatever. It's like a lot of different stuff. But for me, before it was just another like coaching thing. And now when I can see the connection that like to build your muscles, you need to go to the gym and do the same exercises again and again. Same with the emotional intelligence. To build the emotional intelligence, you have to do some practices again and again to build it. And if the your like intelligence has some frames, and if I cannot do that, like algebra very well, I will never do that. But emotional intelligence doesn't have any borders, frames, or whatever, because you just can train it forever and grow
How,
it.
what do you think? How this information, like first of beginning of this book, how this повлияло на тебя
Influence.
influence like immediately? What did you understand or what did you feel inside? Like short answers.
I felt like Eureka. It was just like I felt that I'm very stubborn and very resistant to new stuff. Maybe it's a little bit autistic, but the thing is, I'm not gonna do stuff sometimes just because I don't want to. Even if you will tell me that I need to, I will not. So I forced myself to read this, and it was boring first couple pages, and I just keep forcing myself just because like I'm also a competitive person and I promised something, and if I promised, I need to do that. So my first thought was like, what the hell? I understand a lot of stuff going around. I understand a lot of psychology things and reasons why am I reacting like this. Probably that's because my mom punished me that like 30 years ago. But when I read this, I understood that all the connections in between emotions, body reaction, um, results, and everything. So it's just like, oh wow, that's easier than you thought it was.
It's like I love also topic emotional intelligence and implicit memory. So implicit memory is all our automatic reactions. It's all automatic reactions. It's all the time with us, all the time, all the time. But we can change this everything, every automatic reaction. But we don't really understand that our life all uh, состоит из автоматических реакций.
Yeah, it's just like the
Состоит.
life it is the automatic reactions. All the life it is. It's
Yeah, and for change this for change need time. And it's not just one session. It's not just read the book. It's not just going to retreat for a couple of days. It's not just one day or 1 week to breathe or meditate. It's you have to spend for change this reaction like few months minimum or few years. It's not it's easy, but it's works works works. And also what I recommend for everyone to come to my sessions, of course, to follow us, please, because we want to share with you guys more topics and more consciousness, uh, как сказать, много осознанных вещей. More consciousness things come to us like in this day or in this life or in this second.
For me, it's just you can easily talk to anyone, to your therapist, to your friend, to your mom, to your sister, whatever. But talks are not helping. But there are some tools that can help you easier. They can help you not only understand, but to also involve a new stuff to your life, which will help you to have a better life. And yeah, it's just when you have tools and you don't know how to use them, it's useless. So basically, having tools doesn't help, having knowledge doesn't help. But when you can see the connection and you can use all of it together, that's great. That's a great company beside just self-awareness and everything. And like I went through a lot of things on my own, like Oksana did. She did a lot, like went through pretty harsh things on her own. And I'll tell you, it's not that easy. And if there is someone who is nearby and who knows better, or even just has an experience of stuff like that, it's easier to help yourself, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's, you know, guys, also some interesting things, or some interesting thoughts of mine. It's everyone say, I know myself. I'm so smart. I know everything. I read this. I did this. But in finally, if some situation, some stressful situation or some new situation coming, came and everyone to do the same what they did before, it means you guys didn't change nothing after I read the book. You have changed nothing after your retreat. You have changed nothing after your breath work, because in this stressful situation, every your implicit memory and every reaction is the same like before. So if you think you're smart, just check
Your ability to react on stuff differently from it was at least yesterday. It's just the easiest example is the ball. Um, Somebody just threw the ball into your face, and your reaction is controlling by the limbic system of your brain. So you just like moved to not to be hit by the ball. Next time, your body will react the same, but just faster. So you can survive all the time and you will not be hit and you will not be injured by that. And sometimes, not sometimes, all the times, all the reactions are controlled in stress situation by the limbic system, just because it needs you to survive. But if the core memory, if the like the this part of the brain you can control by analysis, talks, psychologists, like self-reflection and all the stuff, the limbic system cannot be controlled by you just like that. And it's faster than you, it's faster than everything, just because it's survival part of your brain. And the stupidest part for me, because I hate long results, I hate long work, it's that it needs to have a long work. It needs a long self-reflection. It needs analysis. It needs pauses. It needs breathing exercises. It needs body exercises. And even if you cannot see the connection, but you will try at least 1 or 2 times, uh, you will see the difference, and you will probably do the practices and all that needs to change the limbic system reaction. For example, like instead of moving your head off the ball, you can try to catch it. That's what I'm saying. And to do that, you need a lot of work to calm down your psychic, to calm down your emotions, and try to not give the limbic system all the control.
If you guys, if you guys happy with your life, if you don't have nothing in your mind like, oh, I want to change this, or I hate this. So if you don't have this, you're okay. You not need to read like these books, or not need to do some work of your body and your mind. But if you have something inside you, strange things, I hate this life. I don't like this life. I hate these people. I'm so hate everything. So it's some как это, звоночек,
Yeah,
как это по-английски сказать, звоночек, динь-динь-динь-динь. About you have
another
to,
sign.
yeah, you have to find some other key for to find from which way you wanna change your thoughts, your body, or something. And I have a few questions, yeah, for me and for you. Um, what kind of some difficult part before like this information, or what most difficult for you start to do, like exercise, read,
Pause.
or something? Or for me, it was read the book. I hate read the book. Like I didn't have focusing. I I didn't have nothing. I didn't have I didn't have nothing. So yeah, and for me it was difficult. I told you to read this book. I read this 1.5 years. I cannot believe, like now I can read in Russian language like in few days, but before I read 1 year. So for you, what kind of difficult part of this before your consciousness about Africa? I have to do this.
Uh, I'm struggling with the consistency. So reading the book is not the hardest part for me, but yeah, I think the consistency. So doing the same stuff every day again and again, even just include the practices into my morning routine, make my own morning routine. Because as a Slavic person who was raised by Slavic people, who was just thinking about how how to provide and how to make uh, dinner, how to make a breakfast, out of what to make this. Um, you never have time for some like emotional stuff. And for me, it's very hard to start thinking, even just thinking about that. Um, so yeah, it's not the reading. Reading is the easiest part for me in both languages, but doing stuff is like hard to believe that such a simple stuff as breathing can help you to like improve your
Мгм.
life.
Это называется, it's called
Отрицание.
отрицание, а как по-английски?
Yeah,
Skepticism.
skepticism.
Yeah, it's skepticism. Yeah.
It's more about the Slavic culture, Russian
Mm,
culture, because like
not really.
for
Mm.
me, because like I was raised in family when my mom and my brother, they was like, you have an emotional problems, go wash the dishes, go wipe the floor, go just peel the potato and make some dinner. If you have some emotional problems, just because you have too much of free time. And every time you can see some connection between like your current problems in your life and some emotional stuff that you're going through, you're like, oh, probably it's because of this or that, and the other part of your past, the environment, like a little voice in my head of my mom or brother, like, you just need to do stuff, go work. This is like this is the hardest part, to just shut up these voices and say, no, this now it's just time to be more emotional intelligent. Just try to be.
Yeah, and also one interesting fact in this world that in this time sickness of emotionals, о, как сказать, психические заболевания, psycho,
Mental health problems.
mental health problems to, at the top. Not cancer, not other sickness. Ты сказала?
Mental health problems,
Mental
yeah.
health problem. Because why? You know why, guys? Because we don't understand ourselves. We don't understand our feelings.
Oh
We
yeah.
don't understand our emotionals. We don't understand why this reaction come to us, why I did this. Yeah, what happens in my mind. And because we don't know this, we start, oh, I'm in depression. Oh, I'm anxiety. Oh, what also like top of this sickness?
Bipolar.
I'm bipolar. No, guys, everything, of course, we have inside us, but if you understand how works the brain, how works your feeling, what is it, from which part it's come, believe me, you will not say that I'm emotional sickness, but it's famous now to be emotional sickness because everyone say, oh my gosh, you so, как говорят, бедный мой
Yeah,
мальчик.
just feel pity for them, just like feeling so hurt.
Emotional sickness. No, guys, it's just read this book, AQ difference, Adele Lynn. It's a free promotion of this book. In Russian language, it's эмоциональный интеллект, same author, Adele Lynn. And also I want to read one sentences from our followers. I think most people are not just one or
the
the other, but are in the middle and want to improve.
It means I think he meant that we're not depressed or anxious or like we don't think about our future. We just like we're not all the same or like super different. Like everybody just really want to improve their life in one or another way, but this is the goal for everyone. If you don't have a goal to improve your life, this is the problem, I think.
What does it improve?
Улучшить.
Uh, how, like psychology, I want opened one secret. No, everyone wants to change their life. Have people who don't want to change their life, really, because they don't understand that have other life. And some people almost on the way to change their life because they don't want to change the life. It's comfortable for them. And just like few percent in the world who wants really change the life and they try to find some way and they listen to other what they can to do, like Daria. She changed in these 2 years a lot, a lot. Yes, she didn't read this book yet, but she changed a lot because first she have to do these things to change, to be ready to open for this, to be ready to change other things, other consciousness came to her. And it's okay, but you have to like put in the list what you can to do with your life else, like book, this book, exercise, breathing, yoga, sport, other things if you want, but it's like little percent in this world. What I want to tell you guys, be more than this few percent in the world. Be more consciousness. Go to this consciousness.
Yeah, we got him.
So for today, it's enough, I think. Yeah. It's our first online translation. And it was, как сказать, мы не подготавливались, это была импровизация. It's improvisation, and I hope we will do this again, again, and again. I think we will create some schedule for this.
Worked. He ordered the book on Amazon.
Yeah.
At least one person will be.
So right now, a person who um, who,
Order the book.
no, 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 who with us
Oh yeah.
on this conversation, the order the book right now. So guys, one more consciousness people comes to this world and one more people soon will know about him feeling and more understand his reactions. Чего и вам всем желаю. You can translate it.
Yeah, we wish you the same
We wish you
for
the same.
for everyone. Yeah, and then the book is very good, not just because like, oh, you need to read the books, you need to do blah blah blah.
Yeah,
No,
we don't have money for this.
no, it's just a good tool. It's just a good tool with a good and simple explanation of the very difficult parts of your body, of your brain, of your life, and this is just a very good tool that will help, I think. And I know sometimes it's hard to listen to other people, especially for me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's very hard because, like Oksana said before, you know yourself better than everyone. Like most people after they're 30, they think like, oh, how can you help me? I will help myself. Nobody will help me, but better than I will help myself. But the thing is, sometimes there is some stuff that you have to learn, not about yourself, but about how to help yourself so you can know how to do it better.
Yeah, and one more compliment for us. You both did very well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you for be with us. Thank you for order the book. I hope you guys will order my book soon. I have to write something. And thank you everyone who will watch this video. Yeah, and how I said before, I hope we will create some schedule and with some topics. Yeah, and if you want to hear from us some other topics, you can write in comment. Gosh. Love you guys. Follow us in YouTube.
Yes, and this conversations and this live translations will definitely help Oksana to improve her English. She needs more practice. She needs to speak English more without any
Yeah,
self-consciousness. Right.
yeah. It's will help me. I hope. Just take the heart on the top. You see? Yeah, this heart. Put like, and put your comments about me, about Daria, about our topics, and ask the questions if you don't understand something. What I say in English, I'll explain in Russian later. uh, thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah, follow us. Mind Soul Guide everywhere in Instagram, in YouTube,
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah, Mind Soul Guide, and
Yeah.
and
Well,
wish you well, and see you next time. Mwah, mwah. Сейчас будем отключаться. Как это делать теперь? То включиться не могли, то выключиться.